Alright guys, we're going to talk about TGUs or Turkish get-ups, right? Why they're called Turkish, I have no clue. But that's what we're going to be calling them today. So, you could do these with kettlebells, dumbbells, if you're cool, a barbell, or even if you're cooler, with another person. Right? Yeah, I've seen people holding another person in their hands. It's pretty crazy, but if you're not there, then most likely you're learning how to do them and you want to make sure you're doing the movement correctly. So with that being said, you have to make sure each step is done correctly, or else you're not going to be as fluid and you're going to be compensating. And we never want compensations in any of the exercises that you do, right? So practice with a weight that's challenging enough but not extremely heavy that you feel that you're not doing it correctly. So we're going to get down on the ground. We're going to start on our side, right? So whichever side you want to start with, that's fine. You're going to do both sides, have a repetition amount, all one side, that many reps, and then switch to the other side. So you're going to come over here, okay? You're going to turn over onto your back. This helps you not struggle so much and make sure you're using the proper mechanics, right? So you're here, you got to roll over, get on your back, adjust yourself, and now you're pretty much on your first step. Always make sure you keep this arm vertical the whole time, okay? If your arm moves forward or back, it's gonna make your shoulders struggle a whole lot more. So make sure you find a weight that you could stabilize, but it's still challenging. Maybe I put myself with a 2.5-pound dumbbell on my hands, that thing's gonna go over here, my arms could go over here, and it's not gonna bother me, and I'm gonna be compensated. So make sure you find something that's challenging. Now if you have a kettlebell, make sure it's resting on your wrist, right? Grab it, rest it, and then from here, what we're gonna do is gonna set up. So this leg is straight, okay, or I'm sorry, this leg is straight, so the opposite of the one that I'm holding, okay? We're gonna put it at a 45-degree angle. We're gonna put our arm at a 45-degree angle as well. Now from here, you wanna make sure you use all points of contact as support. So we're going to roll over to our right side, and we're going to try to get our torso nice and tall. Like I said, this arm tries to stay as vertical as possible, right? So we're going to roll over, we're going to use this as support. We're going to bring our elbows kind of like back, bring our hand behind us, close to our butts, okay, and get ready to stand up. Okay, now when you stand up, you're driving through the hips, right? If you have trouble, then put your foot forward a little bit more and see if you can. If you can't get up to this point, then just practice this position. Go down and come up, because it's really important, because if you're not cleared enough, then you're not going to be able to do the next step. So if you can, you're here, you got to drag that leg through, stand yourself up, point everything forward, come up. Now, on the way down, same thing, in reverse. Down, you gotta reach back. As you reach back, this back foot's gonna go in, keep this arm straight, drive it through, okay? And then lower yourself down. That's one. Now, obviously, as you notice, there's a lot of moving parts, right? The Turkish get-ups are pretty complex, right? The better you create support and stability, the better you're gonna be at pushing off. Think of it like like you're bench pressing. When you bench press, if your feet flare, you might feel, and you're struggling, it might feel like it's helping you, but physically, it is not doing a damn thing. It's making it worse for you, right? You put your feet down onto the ground and you push into the ground, it's going to provide support, so you're more stable. More stable equals more strength that you could be generated. So keep that in mind, right? So regardless of what equipment you're doing, the movement stays the same. So make sure you're watching all those patterns, right? It's going to utilize your shoulder, your abs, your legs, your glutes a lot. When you're in the first push, when your hips are up and your leg is straight, make sure you're pushing through your glutes. So if this foot is bent, this one's straight, I want to make sure that I'm pushing through my heel on this foot, and I'm not doing this, okay? Because I'm doing this, now I'm generating this. I want to push through my hips, learn how to drive through my glutes, okay? So my glutes are a prime mover, just like a lot of exercises on this movement, okay? If you guys have any questions or need further help, contact me at easyfitnesslife.com, or better yet, email me at easyfitnesslife@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram at easyfitnesslife, and give me a shout out, guys. All right, hope you guys got something from this, and take care.